Region Degenerates is a proud member of the Overtime Sports Network. You can find the Overtime Sports Network at www.otsportsnetwork.com. You can find them on Twitter at _OTSN. All of your blogging and podcast needs, plenty of entertainment, plenty of sports, plenty of gambling. OTSN, we no longer have next. We are now. Let's get to the show. Welcome to Region Degenerates, introducing your co-hosts.
It's everybody's favorite redhead, Boner.
And everyone's favorite idiot, Cow Crown.
And I am your host, Mikey Wilson.
Welcome to an episode of Region Degenerates. I got a full house today. I got Boner. I got Crown. I got the Apple couch over there. I got the Android couch over here. Boner. Cardinals not looking too good, man. You, if you think you're going to jump off a bridge because of how bad the Cardinals are, just don't say anything. Yikes. Colts lost to the Jags and then came back and beat the Vikings, but yeah, don't say anything if you don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Oof, yikes. All right, now here's the $1 million question. Don't say anything if you think the Browns are going to win the Super Bowl. Bold prediction by Boner. All right, obviously Boner's not in the room. I got Crown. Crown, how's your week been, man?
It's been pretty rough, man. Actually, I've been dealing with this gas, whatever the fuck's going on, that stupid acid reflux. I don't know. It's miserable. I haven't really been eating a lot. I ate a lot today, though, which has been fulfilling. Today's been my best day so far. It's been about, 20 days, it feels like. It's got to be pretty close. I don't know. I got my good days and bad days. I've yet to have 2 good days in a row, though, so I'm hoping tomorrow's a good day.
You got to turn yourself down just a hair.
You said I'm 3, right?
You are 3, yes, sir. We'll get this fucking podcast thing figured out. We're back, baby.
Yeah, man. I was surprised you haven't asked us to do this anytime sooner.
I'm a busy guy, man.
That's all. That's exactly what I said. I was like, he's got a lot going on.
I'm a busy guy. We're redoing all kinds of rooms over here. I got shows popping off like crazy at OTSN, helping Gags out with some stuff. Happy hours coming up next Monday. Be prepared for that. That's going to be LITY, as the kids say.
Is that
LITY? Because we gotta.
I'm not sure that's how it works. But
That's it, isn't it?
Liddy to titty?
I don't think that's it.
Oh. Huh.
I'm not sure. We got some good stuff coming up for you. But we are Region Degenerates. We're here to break down a week in sports. Sports is back. Not dead. Been back. Region Degenerates not dead. Been back. Don't call it a comeback because we've been here the whole time.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I've just been busy, man. I've been redoing rooms in the house, golfing a lot, becoming a pretty good golfer.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see how well you do.
Pretty good golfer.
Next time we go. I was kind of sad I didn't go today.
Might be. We only hit 9 today. Julie got hot, and it was hot.
It was
dude.
warm. Yeah.
We hit, and she hit a bunch of good balls today. She hit par for the first time on hole 9.
Nice.
Yeah. I let her have a mulligan off a bad shot, but she had par.
Yeah.
Had her most beautiful driver ever. Now, granted, the fairway slopes down, so it's hard to roll the fairway when the earth leaves you. But she got it up. Nice long drive, and then she broke out a 3 hybrid, which was a wild call. Smoked it to the green, on green, in 2.
Damn.
And 2-putted her way to a par. It was awesome, man.
That's impressive, actually.
I smoked 2 balls into the woods off that hole.
Oh,
so.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Oaknall?
Yeah, Oaknall. $20 for all you can golf, man. You can't beat it. It's like a sore dick. All right, what do you want to talk about first here, bud? You want to go? I think just skip NHL.
I mean, I like talking about it because it's the Stanley Cup, but
You watch any of
does
it?
anybody really like? I've been keeping up with it, but I haven't been watching
It's
it.
football season, man.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing to happen to hockey.
Well, I mean, if you're a Dallas fan or a Tampa Bay fan, you're good right now.
It's true. That's true. That's all you got going.
Yeah.
Because Tampa Bay, ain't there.
Trying to get hockey during football season, though, is not much you can do.
That's tough, man. It's like Region Degenerates trying to be #1 podcast somewhere.
The odds are not in our favor.
Yikes. Let's just jump to boners. Boner, you want to do boners? Okay. He's going to be pissed I didn't go get him. I mean, we recorded 8.
We called them.
Called him twice.
Called him twice.
Called him twice.
It's 2 different ringtones, but his phone's not loud.
I'm going to call him right now. On air.
On air. So
I'm gonna
hopefully he
call him on
answers. I hope he answers. He probably doesn't have any boners. I don't have any either, honestly.
I don't think I do either.
And the
I wish he had a callback tone.
Yeah.
Ain't no holla back
What year
girl.
is this?
Ain't no holla back girl. I am, speaking of the what year is this, I'm going to do a what year is this with Gags. He doesn't know this yet, so he's going to be finding out as I'm talking on this podcast while he's listening to it. And it's going to be... Actually, he might find out Saturday at wrestling before he hears this, because this might not come out till Sunday. I should have listened to his voicemail. It'll be I want to tell him what I want to tell him the top song from this year, or the top movie from this year, or an event from this year, whatever it may be, and have him try to guess the year by which sports team won the Super Bowl that year.
I bet he can't do it.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he is pretty.
Doesn't got to be Super Bowl. It could be any of the 4 major sports teams.
Oh yeah,
Big 3.
that'd
be cool.
interesting. Yeah.
Just it's a stupid trivia to do. We got an hour to kill, man. Did you watch Mikey's Evening Whiskey?
I didn't watch it. No, I was at work. I do it on Mondays at my work.
Yo, me and Gags were on Mikey's Evening Whiskey. 45 minutes. We talked sports for about 10 of it. Hour's gonna be tough. Good. It's gonna be like Golick Jr. when he does the 48-hour fantasy football-a-thon. That's what it's gonna be like, except it's only an hour.
Why don't you just do a half hour?
No. There's no happy half hour.
You're right. It's happy hour.
No happy half hour.
I got you.
We don't half-ass things around here at OTSN. It's not how we roll, baby.
Yeah.
We don't have next. We are now.
Speaking of now.
All right, let's get into some MLB. Tough for the MLB too.
Hey man,
Yikes!
it's tough for you.
Oh yikes! We gather here today to later rest the Boston Red Sox. They once were great. They had a meteoric fall.
Like how quickly they fell. Just gone.
They were Goliaths. Now they are Davids without the little slingshot thingy. Tough look, man.
Nothing. I got at least some positives here. I mean, granted, the White Sox are hurting me right now in the slump they got right before the playoffs.
Don't gotta win right now.
They don't have to win, but
It'd be nice.
it would be nice. Build your confidence just a little bit too.
You play to win the game.
Like I think they've won 2 of their last 10,
Not great.
and right now they're losing to the Cubs. They're playing 5-0. They're losing to the Cubs right now, which is whatever. 'Cause I think it was Darvish on the bump tonight, and he he's pretty good. The Cubs have been winning because of their pitching too. Like their stars have been hitting for shit.
That's pretty much the story of the Cubs, though.
Bryant, Rizzo, Baez, like they're all batting like low 200s. But they have pitching that's just been killing it. So
How's your pitching? Kopech back yet, or what?
Kopech didn't even play.
No?
He opted out of the season.
I thought they were bringing it back for all they've been talking about
No,
on ESPN.
They brought back Rodon.
I thought they were talking about Kopech coming back for the series.
No, he ain't back.
Huh.
I doubt he's gonna come back for the playoffs. No way.
Rodon starter or reliever?
He's currently coming out of the bullpen. So I still don't know who their 4th is technically going to be in the playoffs, because you got Gio, Dallas Keuchel, and Dylan Cease, who's probably going to go 3. But they got a pretty good bullpen too. But then you got Rick Renteria, who's the fucking coach and doesn't know how to pull people out of the bullpen, and it's so fucking frustrating.
Hey, man. Ricky's boys don't quit.
Dude, Ricky's a fucking idiot. Gosh, like the other night when he brought in Rodon instead of Colon, I think it was. I think that's what we should have brought in. And everyone's like, why? And then what happens? We fucking blew it. We blew the game. It's so annoying. And I love getting on Twitter and watching Rat. He just fucking goes off.
I love Rat.
Bro, he goes off on Twitter. It's so funny. I was like, tell us how you really feel, Rat. Hell yeah.
What happens when the White Sox lose their first series and Ricky walks out the home plate and pulls off his mask and it's Joe Madden?
Fuck.
Got him.
It's been rough though. Like it's not like the whole offense, if not with the exception of Abreu, who's still getting fucking RBI every game. The whole offense hasn't been hitting. Like Luis Robert is probably in like an 0 for 30 slump right now. That's how bad it's been. And Rick won't sit him. Why haven't you sat him yet?
Can't swing your way out of a slump off on the bench.
Well, I know, but at least give him a day's rest or something. Give him 2 days rest. He still isn't hitting the ball.
So you need rest for. He's not doing anything.
And
so
he swings at everything. He doesn't know. He can't swing at fucking good pitches and miss. He swings at garbage and misses. Oh, here, pitcher's mindset. Let me just throw everything out of the zone. He's going to strike himself out. Fuck. I don't know. That's just me ranting right now, even though we made the playoffs. Also, I think this is the third time. The third time? The third time, I think, in history that the Cubs and White Sox have both made the playoffs. It's not very often that they both make it the same year.
That's a wild stat. What a 12-year drought for you guys?
Yeah, 2008 was the last time.
For you guys. And then who else had a 12-year drought? The Padres?
Yes,
Padres got in, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's
and the Mariners are still trash?
Yeah, which is actually kind of, exciting. They had that great season back in late 99. 99? It was 2000 when they had like the highest winning record.
2000?
It was like right there
99?
at the millennium.
Which they would. Well, one of them was Billy Bean in there somewhere. So I don't know. You got looked up over there.
No,
we took a fucking 2-second pause. You couldn't look it up.
I wasn't looking. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck about
I
the
really
Seattle Mariners.
All right, so let's talk.
All I know is I don't want to play the Yankees in the first round of the playoffs.
That's what I was gonna talk about, bud. You gotta. It doesn't matter. You gotta figure out who your fourth is first and foremost. So you can't sit guys. You gotta play.
I wonder who they have in mind.
And you gotta beat the Yankees.
I don't want to play the fucking Yankees.
You gotta beat the Yankees. Who else you gotta beat? The Rays?
We're not going to play the Rays.
No?
We're good without playing the Rays. It's either going to be the Yankees, I think the Twins, or Cleveland. Those are my three.
The Twins.
Yeah, we could play Cleveland, who we just fucking
What,
lost
the Braves?
to as well. The Braves is the fucking National League.
Who'd you just lose to?
The Indians?
The Indians.
Yeah.
Apologize. The Native American teams.
You get it. You know one of those teams. Fucking guy.
Yikes. So let's talk World Series predictions then. Right now I got the Dodgers at plus 350. I got the Yankees at plus 600. I got the Rays at plus 650. I got the White Sox plus 1,000.
It's worth a bet.
I put $5 on the White Sox at plus 3,400 before the season started. I'm turning $5 into like $430 or something like that.
Okay.
Go White Sox. I'm a big White Sox guy. Always have been.
Get the fuck out.
Always have been. Go Sox.
You mean when they're bloody White Sox? That's what you're for.
No, go Sox, baby.
Go Sox, yeah.
Go Sox.
Got a little bit of red in it though.
Nah.
Oh.
Black and white. I bleed black and white. Always have. I'm one of Ricky's boys.
What's Ricky's last name?
Renteria.
Oh. All right.
You said it already, first of all.
Second
of all, I knew it.
I want to see if you actually paying attention.
Then we have the A's at plus 1,000, the Padres at plus 1,000, the Braves at plus 250, the Twins at plus 1,250, the Cubs at plus 1,500, and the Asterix at plus 2,200. I only went that far to say the Cubs and the Asterix. So
The Asterix. Just had to say the Asterix.
I had to. I already have the White Sox at way more than plus 1,000, so I'll let that bet ride. I'll show Sean Mania some lows at the Oakland A's plus 1,000.
Look, A's is a good bet.
Signed baseball, Sean Mania right there.
I'm envious a little bit. A's a good bet, but in all honesty, if I had to say who I think is honestly going to win this year, I
might have to leave.
I'm going to say that it's going to be the Dodgers' year.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's just who I think. I think they finally figured it out, and they're finally going to get there, and they're finally going to win it instead of get there and lose it.
Getting there is not their problem. They don't have a problem getting there.
That's why everyone's been asking who I think is going to win, and I'm not going to homer it and say the White Sox, which I would love to, but we know they're
Do we really think they're going to win, though?
They're building, and them making the playoffs is a huge accomplishment.
They're 2 years ahead of what they need to be.
Yeah, they're good right now. Like, just you're good.
By the way, they win. Not going to be too bad about it.
I mean, it's a good bet.
They're a few years ahead of where they should be.
So,
and that's good news.
I would have to bet on the Dodgers logically. Just because I think it's going to be their year finally.
I'm going to
get another ring.
I had to let you talk there. I'm gonna show Shaman some love. Oakland A's plus 1,000.
I like the A's. I like
Speak it
to see
into
'em.
existence. I don't know. They'll fuck it up. Always do.
I mean, you like to see that, say that you know not only a professional pitcher but also a World Series
I don't
champion.
really know him. I had a beer with the guy one time. But
You had a beer with him, so what? Well,
Yeah.
Bush knows him.
Bush knows him. The Polish king. I had a beer with the guy one time. I'm not gonna pretend to know him. I don't have his number like Tucker. Ooh, Mr. Wheelhouse. Hey, my boy's looking good, man. Have you seen Tuck lately?
Yeah. I missed him the last time because
I went to a baseball game last weekend with him,
yeah.
and I'm
Mar-
gonna see him tomorrow too.
Margie says she's seen him recently too, and like he's looked like he's lost more weight than from our draft.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's down 50 pounds, bro.
Holy shit. He's been calorie counting though, which is
Mhm.
fine, but he needs to. I don't want him to get too skinny, man.
Mhm. Let him go. Let him go.
You got to find that plateau and then just float there.
How's that working for you?
What?
That plateau, you got that gas problem.
I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Okay.
I blame it on Garrett.
I don't think he's got no gas problem.
Blame it on Garrett and all the drinking.
My guy looks good, man.
In all honesty, too, like it's been about 3 weeks, just about, since I've had this going on.
Yeah.
now.
Drinking with Garrett,
And
the good brother.
I haven't really been able to eat, so I've been eating a lot of soup. I've only lost 5 pounds, which is like, I thought I lost like 10 because the way I feel like shit. I feel weak. I feel skinny. Like my stomach feels smaller, but I've only lost 5 pounds. So, which is, the gym still feels okay. It doesn't feel heavy like I thought it was.
And that was Nutrition Talk with Kyle Crown. You know, we segmented there to talk about Tucker, and he had to bring it back to talking about himself. That's just who Kyle Crown is.
Get the
So
fuck out of here.
in November, in November we're going to a cabin up in Michigan.
Yeah,
Michigan, yeah.
Michigan. It's only an hour away, man.
Literally just over the border, not even.
It's
an
right
hour.
by New
It's-
Buffalo.
It's like closer to South Bend than Michigan, and it's in Michigan.
Time change, though.
That happens in South Bend.
Well, I mean, this is closer than South Bend, and there's still time change.
999 challenge down there or what?
Yeah, I'm 100% in on that.
Let's do it.
As long as I'm...
What? Hot dogs, beer, and 9 innings, right? Then that third 9 is just the innings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot dogs, beer, and innings. I'm in.
Huh?
All long pours.
Oh, shit. I'm in.
All right, let's move on to.
You can definitely last 9 beers at a long pour because you're not drinking all
yeah,
the
you ain't
ounces.
getting all of it anyway. Let's move on to NBA talk. Oh, that's gonna be rough without Boner.
I wonder if Boner has anything to talk about.
Boner, if you think the Lakers are gonna lose this series against the Nuggets, don't say anything. What?
What?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Denver's came back twice in these playoffs, down 3-1.
I ain't never played LeBron though.
That's also true, and Anthony Davis.
Hey, who had a game winner the other day and knocked old boy down? He like went to he had a game winning 3, a buzzer beating 3 or something like that.
That was Anthony Davis.
I don't think it was Davis. And
Yeah.
he came and knocked one of his teammates down in like the huddle. Was it Davis? I didn't think it was
Yeah.
Davis.
Oh yeah, it was Anthony Davis. Yeah,
That's funny.
he's the one that hit the buzzer beater. They would all get. They went to like jump up and.
Yeah,
On the
that
side,
was
yeah.
Davis. That was
Yeah.
funny.
It's rough to see LeBron. They're gonna win, so he's gonna get to another championship. He's going to probably pass John Stockton on the most playoffs, most assists in the playoff history. I think he's only like 20 some away, so he's gonna be number 2, right behind.
What's average a game? 8.
For him, probably like 7 or 8. Yeah. He'll be behind Magic Johnson. Is the only one with more playoff assists, which will be like 4,500 more than what that is. So he's got a long way to go there. He probably won't catch him, but he's LeBron.
He is LeBron.
I did tell my buddy at work that when it got down to the final 4 teams to bet on Miami to win it all, because it was a good payout, and Miami's fucking grinding, man. They're just they walked over the Bucks. They're fucking walking over Boston right now. Like they're just playing. Jimmy Butler, fucking Harrell.
What's that series at Boston and Miami?
It's 3-1 Miami, and right now Miami's up at half, 58-51.
You can get Miami at plus 400 right now to win the series.
To win the series?
No, to win the
playoff.
Yeah, the final.
To win
whatever.
the championship. Yeah. It'd be a good bet. I think it's going to be a grind between. I don't know who's going to guard Anthony Davis, but it'd be a grind. The boys can play, and that Tyler Hero can shoot the shit out of the ball.
Oh, excuse me. You got Lakers. You got Lakers versus Nugs. Don't have an outcome for that as far as prediction numbers. Celtics. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dying over here. Celtics and Heat. Celtics are plus 120 to win that series. Heat is minus 150 to win that series.
Did you put that little sound like a Boston accent because you were talking about Boston?
Yeah.
I'm dying over here.
It's your cousin from Boston. To win the final would be Lakers minus 400, Heat plus 400, Celtic plus 700, Nuggets plus 5,000.
Yeah, the Nuggets plus 5,000 because they're down 3-1 to LeBron James. So
This was before they went down 3-1. This was
yeah?
like Tuesday when I put this in.
no one had faith in them beating the Lakers.
I'll tell you.
Everyone said the only way a team was going to beat the Lakers was the Clippers, and then the Clippers fucking lost. So
Yeah, not great, man.
I don't know. I would still bet on the Heat.
This mine?
Yeah, mine's right there. I would still bet on the Heat because I think it's going to be an interesting series between those two. I'm not trying. I mean, I know Denver and Boston can come back, but it's probably not going to happen.
We live in a reality here.
I think Denver's luck's finally going to run out.
What else you got on basketball, man?
That's about it, man. Bulls got a new head coach, Billy Donovan from OKC.
I got a question for you. Did they do a coaching search, or did they just hire a coach like they have the past 3 times?
I bet. So the one thing I did see about this coach was he's the first coach the Bulls have had with coaching experience in the NBA since 2003. 2003. It's the last time they had a coach who had experience in the NBA.
And you just wonder why they're not good.
Yeah. You wonder why they've been just like back when Derrick Rose was on the team, they were good because of Derrick Rose.
And then you get guys like Gar and Pax who run that operation. And then their boss, who's their boss that owns the Bulls?
Fucking
Any idea?
Reinsdorf.
Reinsdorf, that's right, yeah, because he owns the White Sox. So you get Reinsdorf, who gets on a microphone and goes, I don't know why people think Gar, I don't know why they call him Gar Pax, because they're not the same person. They're 2 different people. Well, they're both fucking idiots.
Well, yeah.
And you need a new front office.
They don't, but he doesn't care. Like right now, like I understand it's 2 different organizations, right?
It's
For
not.
Reinsdorf. But me and my buddy talk about this too. If you were the owner of 2 organizations and you want to try to focus more on one, you're going to put more on the White Sox right now because of the way they're playing. They ain't going to focus on the Bulls.
You can't run 2 projects at once.
No.
You can't do it. I mean, look how well our other podcast is doing.
That actually was doing pretty okay until we stopped doing it.
It's because sports were dead.
Yeah, that's
Look
true.
how well the other one went.
Yeah, right now we're fucking swamped with sports. You got fucking everything going on.
Let's talk about. Let's go to NFL.
Yeah, let's move on, man.
All right,
I'm in.
we're only 23 minutes in.
We're good. That's all I got for NBA.
An hour is gonna be rough.
I wanted to see how Boner felt about Billy Donovan because he was the coach for OKC. Big OKC guy.
Are you? Were you, Boner? Don't say anything if you were a big get Donovan out of the house guy. Get Donovan out of my organization. Don't say anything if that was you. Oh my God!
Hey, what I was saying though is I was like, oh great, they got the coach from OKC, so they'll make the playoffs every year and then be out the first round.
Yikes! Yay!
Can't figure it out after that.
Oh. All right, so NFL talk. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we gather here today to lay to rest the Denver Broncos. Mighty they... Nope, they never were.
They have been mighty.
Giants, they... Nope, that's not true either. One year we had Peyton Manning.
The end.
The end. Dude, if you pull up our injury list, half of our teams...
I can't. Von Miller's not even playing either.
Von Miller, IR. Cortland Sutton, IR. Drew Lock. I don't know if he's officially on the IR, but he's doubtful to play this week.
He's
He
out,
won't
yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Jeff Driscoll. My God, how good did he look last week?
Yeah.
I doubt you watched any of the game, but I watched the game and didn't do it. I tell you who he's not, and he's not Mitchell Trubisky.
Which is good because nobody wants to be Mitch
Dude,
Trubisky.
he was hitting dudes in the chest. Still not a big Vic Fangio fan. Doesn't know how to call a football game. But look where he came from. Chicago.
Yeah, shocker.
Yeah, I don't know if he's making those calls. Because what was our offensive coordinator last year? Scangarelli or really weird name like that.
Yeah.
One of your people. And
Not me, man.
you Italians.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
fair.
I hated every play call he made late in the half. Like in the second half, he just forgot he can control the clock and call timeout. And he called wild plays. And all I did was want him out. And now he's out. And I don't know if Vic Fangio is calling plays or not, but yo, it's bad, man. 4th and 2, 3rd and 2, 4th and 2 against Pittsburgh last week with Jeff Driscoll as your quarterback. Called 2 passing plays with a timeout in your pocket with like a minute and a half. Guess who's in the backfield? A guy named Melvin Gordon.
He's a workhorse.
Guess who's
man.
catching the
Give
ball?
him-
A guy named Jerry Judah who you just drafted. Guess who's throwing the ball? Jeff Driscoll, backup quarterback.
And a rookie. Good luck.
You throw it to Noah Fant maybe? So 3rd and 2, threw the ball, missed it.
Use Noah Fant as a blocker and run the fucking ball.
4th and 2, threw the ball again. Now, 4th and 2, game's on the line. Pittsburgh Steelers defense is pretty good. Their defensive line is pretty fucking good. Probably going to blitz here, right? They line up, they show blitz, call the passing play still, didn't check into a run, didn't even look like that was an option. And then it's not even a boom, we got to get rid of it play. It's a drop back 5 steps and get demolished by a linebacker. That's what happened. Driscoll, hike, hit. Not even a hard count to try and draw him off sides, by the way. Just let's go. Got the ball, looks up, drops back 3 steps, and just boom, linebacker right in his face. Doesn't even get to throw the ball. God forbid we just throw a little quick shot over to Noah Fant and let his big ass run somebody over.
Yeah. I don't know. It's rough, man. I mean, the league right now is honestly hurting with all the injuries. It's not just Denver, unfortunately. I know Denver hurts you a little bit more, but some teams lost.
It's not even what I wanted to talk about. It just went on. I just
went on and on because that's what you do.
Not even what I wanted to talk about.
Hey.
Boner, calm down over there. How's your Cowboys looking, man? Hey,
I mean, they could score.
They scored.
They ain't got a problem scoring.
Never was their problem.
No, never
Winning.
was their problem.
Winning's the
Winning is their
problem. Did you watch Mikey's Morning Coffee the other day when I said the Rams beat the Cowboys last week, but who hasn't?
Not funny. The Falcons lost. Thank you.
Oh, 0-2, yikes. How's your Cowboys, man?
I seen a big parlay on the Bleacher Report betting app Instagram page, and it was a huge ass parlay. And guess who ruined it? The motherfucking Falcons. Remember last year?
Yep.
The other day, this past Monday, I had a tweet.
Was
about
it you or me that lost because of the Falcons?
Me.
Yeah.
This past Monday was a year ago that I tweeted how I lost that parlay. It was a $2,000 payout because of the
God damn
fucking Falcons, and that's when I learned to stop betting on them.
This gambling podcast I listened to, he had a 4-way parlay on a college, 4 college underdogs. The Georgia Tech game, something happened to where the Georgia Tech game got delayed, and then the other 2 underdogs hit, and the Georgia Tech was either winning or losing. I forgot how it went, but he sold out and cashed out like $300, $20 parlay, cashed out like $300 or whatever. Georgia Tech wound up winning that game, and the other team wound up winning. He would have won $12,000.
Oh shit!
So
Let
you
it
never
ride, man.
Never cash out. Gags
Let
asked me
it
that the other day
ride.
on Mikey's on Evening Whiskey. He asked me that. He goes, "Say you have like the Bears going into a Monday night game, and you can cash out $2,000, or you can let the Bears win for $6,000. Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Never will I ever cash out.
Yeah.
Don't care if it lies on the Bears or not.
Huh.
By the way, one time it did. I had Washington over Chicago on like a big 13-team parlay.
Yeah.
Chicago wound up actually playing football and winning.
I mean, you gotta let it ride.
Hate to see it.
Because you're gonna hate yourself more if you fucking cashed out. Like,
Mhm.
nah, you gotta let it ride.
It's way easier to say I should have cashed out than I shouldn't have cashed out.
True.
It's way easier.
Mm-hmm.
Let's you want to talk Cowboys some more? What else? What do you got, man?
Nah, you're good, man. I mean,
I went on about the Broncos for a
they're
little bit.
1-1. I ain't gonna sit here and rant. They can score. They just gotta win some. They gotta win games, man. They should. The way they can score, they should be winning more games.
See the Cowboys, see the Colts Vikings game last week?
I missed it.
3.5 quarters, no touchdowns.
Oh my gosh.
All field goals. No, it was a high scoring game actually. It was wild. It was like 21-28.
Holy shit! All field goals.
It was wild.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the end. I'll pull up that Colts Vikings game and tell you what the score was.
Holy shit!
Colts beat the Vikings 28-11. So the Colts scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter. So the Colts had 21 points on field goals, and I don't know how the Vikings got to 11. 3, 6, 9. Had to have a safety in there somewhere. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it had to be three field goals and a safety.
Otherwise, they could have done an extra point, 2-point conversion.
How they didn't score a touchdown?
Oh, they didn't score a touchdown. You're right. Yeah.
Had to be a
They
safety
had to
and
be a
3 field
in there,
goals.
yeah. Gosh, that's rough, man. Holy shit.
Oh, good thing Diggs got out of there, huh? All right, so after 2 weeks of football, what do you want, Phoenix?
Nah, she's all right.
After
She's going to play a boner.
After 2 weeks of football, you got a few teams 2-0, you got a few teams 0-2. Just how math works, got to have them.
Got to have them.
So I ask you, what 2-0 team will not make the playoffs? You got the list up? I don't want to read them off.
We got the list up here. We go, you broke them down to AFC, NFC?
You can read them off if you want to.
I'm not going to read them off.
I'm a little horsed over here.
Yeah, I'm a little hoarse too. Of these teams who I think will not make the playoffs in the AFC, I think it will be the Raiders.
Yeah, that's not a wild pick. It's not just a
Yeah. Of their 6 teams, Bills, Chiefs, Raiders, Ravens, Steelers, Titans. I wanted to say the Steelers, but they're playing pretty good right now. So as long as Big Ben stays off the fucking injured list, they got a shot.
Yeah, I would. Out of those teams, I would pick the Steelers. Out of all of the teams, I would pick the Bears.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'd pick the Bears. I think the Packers are going to take that division again. As long as Adams stays healthy all season. And so does Rodgers.
Yeah, I'd pick the Steelers. I'd pick the Bears, and then I'd pick the Steelers. But I would pick the Steelers before I pick the Bears, I think.
Yeah.
Steelers will not make it. Bears got a shot, but ugh. A lot of tough talent over there. Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, Packers, Lions. When they figure their shit out, like
They ain't going to figure shit out.
bro. Cowboys, Saints. Got a lot of playoff teams over there.
Yeah. Bears can't figure it out, so I don't know. That's why I think of those 2-0s that still will blow it somehow.
All right.
All we know, it could be all of them.
So out of all the 2-0s in the AFC, the 4 2-0s are currently 2-0 and are projected to win their division. In the NFC, 2 teams are 2-0 and currently projected to win their division. The other 2 teams, the Cowboys and the Saints. Cowboys are projected to win their division. Saints are projected to win their division. Both 1-1, I believe.
Yeah.
Still projected to win their division at 1-1 when you have a team that is clearly better than you at 2-0.
Yeah, the Cowboys division is terrible because they're all 500 teams. Like, nobody just has taken over that division in a while. And someone's going to make the fucking playoffs going 500. Actually, there's 17 weeks this year, isn't there?
It's always been 17 weeks, cuz.
I mean,
There's an extra team going to the playoffs
there's an
this
extra
year.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
7 teams going to the playoffs.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I meant. Yeah. You get it. You know what I'm saying.
All right, so what 0-2 team will make the playoffs?
Ugh. We got 11 teams here that are 0-2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 0-2 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 11 2-0 teams.
Yikes. I don't like any of these picks.
I pick one to go to the playoffs.
Should I pick one from the AFC and one from the NFC?
No, I would just pick one
Just
because
pick one?
yeah, I wouldn't pick.
Fuck.
I'll start it off, and I would tell you the Broncos if they were healthy. I'd tell you the Broncos would make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos are not healthy. Broncos started off terrible. They will not make the playoffs this year. I was very high on them to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs this year. Will not happen. Jets, Dolphins, Bengals, Texans, Giants ain't gonna happen. Eagles ain't gonna happen. Vikings can still figure it out. They got primetime Kurt. Lions, bye. I'll take the Falcons. Falcons will make the playoffs 0-2.
Do you know who else is in that division?
Doesn't matter.
All right. I was going to try to give you a rundown of who else is in that division.
Doesn't matter.
That's why I want to say Eagles, because of their division. They're in the same division as Cowboys. So it was like between them and maybe the Jets, because Brady's out of New England now, but Cam's been playing out his ass, so.
Ain't gonna be a Jets.
And Buffalo's playing really good too. I don't know. Of those teams, I'd probably pick the Eagles, because who knows what the fuck's going to happen in that division.
It's a good pick.
You picking the Falcons, you got to deal with the Saints and the Bucks that are also in that division. Guess what division Brady went to? That one.
I'll take Falcons still. Yeah, I'll take Falcons over Tampa Bay. Texans is another good pick. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I don't hate the Texas pick. Tennessee's kind of controlling that division right now, but
I'd go Texans Falcons. Those would be one of my two.
yeah, I was gonna go Texans or Eagles. Who knows what can happen with the Texans? I mean, they got rid of Hopkins, but I seen the rumor today about them shopping Antonio Brown.
Yeah, get out of here. Not you, Antonio. Why?
AB.
Get out of here. Oh, Jimmy Tucker just sent me a Snapchat.
J Tuck. Jimmy Wheelhouse.
The Husky boy Henley finally fits.
Little Husky. I recommend going to size up. Oh, that's funny. He used to say that all the time.
If you order the large guy, or if you're a Husky boy, order a size up. Gets a little tight. All right, let's wrap it up here. Or you got picks?
Yeah, you want to go into the bets, man?
2 picks. Fuck it.
You want to start over, or you just want to jump in from where we were?
Let's just give picks and we'll figure it out later.
Oh boy.
Spoiler. I got to pick a new spoiler because my spoiler was Jags, and that was a trash spoiler.
Yeah, everything you pick is usually trash.
Yeah, go ahead and add it to the fucking list, man. Yikes. I'll start at spread. I'll take the 49ers -4.5 over the Giants.
-4.5. Okay. Ooh. All right. I like it. I'm gonna go the Bucks -5 over the Broncos. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Like you said, the Broncos are hurt.
They're gonna cover, dude. Jeff Driscoll.
-5.
Jeff Driscoll. They're gonna cover that game. They're gonna cover that game.
I don't know, man.
Watch.
That's what I'm going with. I
They're
don't
gonna
know.
cover that game. It's good for you that I'm saying that, by the way.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep saying it.
This
Say it
left
again.
this left headset doesn't work. I don't know what I'm doing. Only the right one works.
Yeah, goof.
My over/under. I'll take the Chiefs versus Ravens over 53.
Chiefs Raiders. That's what it's at, 53.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
It's not even the highest over/under.
There's a higher one?
The
It's 55 on FanDuel right now.
This was Tuesday, but I'll still take 55.
Fucking wild, man.
There's with the Saints Packers game's higher, 50, or is that 53?
Cowboys Seahawks is higher.
There you go.
56. 56.5. Holy shit.
I was looking at it today when I was doing my I did Degeneration blog. That'll be posted tomorrow.
Oh, I'm definitely going Cowboys Seahawks over 56.
Yikes.
A lot of scores there. Air it out,
boys. My gamble is the Chiefs +155 over the Ravens.
Ooh.
Chiefs are dogs for some. Well, because the Ravens are home.
Ooh. Man, I got to pick a gamble now.
Tough one. Let's take the Cowboys over the Seahawks. I know they're underdogs.
Oh, yeah, 100% they're underdogs.
Actually, I'll give you a hot tip for Mikey's Morning Coffee. The Bears are playing the Falcons this week. Bears are 7-2 against the spread when playing the Falcons.
That's
And
good.
the spread's only like 3 points.
That's Good number.
And they're getting.
I'm gonna go Chiefs plus 148 versus the Ravens.
Oh, it's 148 today.
Yeah,
It's 155 this morning. I did that one this morning.
yeah, I like that.
All right. I like that. That's because you got to watch that game. You got to pray for the over. You want to see a game again? What was it? Chiefs Rams that aired it out 2 years ago, and it was like 53-62 or some shit like that. Just all of the overs. Just Chiefs over, Rams over, all over. That's what I would do here. You want an over under? Chiefs total over. Ravens total over. Game total over. 3 absolute locks for you. Where's my hammer at?
Where's your gavel?
Where's my hammer?
You ain't got a gavel?
It's over there. All right, that wraps it up for us. You got any final thoughts?
No, man. Glad to be back on. You know, it's been a month or so. I know we're pretty busy. We'll try to get this in the regular thing again.
Yeah.
I know the summer's coming to an end, so maybe we'll have more time.
No baseball for me.
Well, baseball, you can't do as much outdoor projects. Granted, you got plenty of indoor projects.
Plenty of indoor projects. That laundry room will be done this weekend.
That's good, man.
All except for the door. Door's in the mail.
I've been, just doing a bunch of nothing at home. Because my HOA does everything else.
You son of a bitch.
I almost bought a snowblower today while I was at the hardware store.
It's such a joke they don't take care of that.
Yeah. Someone's got to shovel their own driveway.
That's such a joke. He pays an HOA fee and doesn't shovel. Or he does shovel.
Has to
And
shovel.
they don't shovel, yeah.
Oh, well.
When we play poker, man.
Oh, yeah, we got to set that up, too. I wanted to do it this month, but once this started,
I thought you put it as your dick.
Oh, no. Stomach, man. Yeah, I was going to try to set something up last weekend, but I couldn't because...
Pick a day next month. Let's go.
Yeah.
I need poker in my life.
I got you. I'm going to send a text out.
All right. I've been Mikey Wilson. That has been Kyle Crown from OTSN Chicago. We are out.
Bye, Boner.